Ganon is my all-time favorite video game antagonist. One day I decided I want to put every Ganon fight into a tier list. This list is based off how much fun I had fighting each one of them, including Ganondorfs, Phantoms, and more. Let's see which of these is the best Ganon fight. We start off with Zelda 1 Ganon. This fight, it's like the one of my least favorites. It's invisible the whole time. Unless you hit him, he warps on those set locations. Once you attack him, he'll change his locations, so you have to just go and find his spots, then damage him. Also, he always damages you if you happen to hit his body. I don't have much fun with it, I'll just put it on a D tier. Next one is a Link to the Past Ganon. He's a really solid fight. I do like fighting against a Link to the Past Ganon. He has a pretty known attacks, like the Fire Patch, throwing the Trident, teleporting away. It's a pretty short fight if you know what you're doing and you're just speedrunning it. But fighting him is honestly really fun. Okay, this is just a really minor, like a cameo in A Link to the Past. The Nightmare final boss has multiple forms of familiar boss fights from the series. And one of them is Ganon. Though he's really weak and really short fight, and he's not like a super exciting boss to fight against. Next one is gonna be Phantom Ganon. The first time we see Phantom Ganon in a series, actually. He's a pretty fun fight. I like tennis against Phantom Ganon. He feels a little harder in tennis compared to regular Ganondorf. The projectile starts moving faster and faster the more the tennis costs. I wanna keep him in an A tier. Next one is Ganondorf himself. Honestly, I don't have that much fun fighting against him. His arena is not the greatest. I don't like that you would drop down and you would have to climb back up. Then a fight itself is just a tennis and you hit a light arrow on him, then you damage him and that's it. He's not like that exciting of a fight, honestly. Ocarina of Time Ganon fight. It feels a lot easier than Ganondorf himself. But what makes him so easy is that you don't even need light arrows to stun him. You can just go behind his back and hit the tail. That's it. Personally, I feel he's on par with the regular Ganondorf fight. Oracle's Ganon, I don't remember much from it, but I do remember how it had one annoying attack, and it was the final attack when the screen starts flashing blue lights. And you had to keep damaging him a lot before he just straight up kills you. And I died to him like a few times. It didn't feel like too challenging or like as much fun, but it is honestly a lot better than Ocarina of Time Ganons. Phantom Ganon makes a return, but in the Wind Waker. This fight is just a tennis, so he stuns and you can damage him. Or you let him to warp behind you, then you'll damage him that way. He's a pretty easy fight. I don't see that much special in that fight. I'll keep it at the C tier. Puppet Ganon in a Wind Waker was a big surprise to me as a kid. When I saw it for the first time, I was thinking, wait, Ganon just transformed into a puppet? And this was the time when I didn't understand English, so I didn't know Ganondorf himself said about fighting his puppet or something. But the fight itself, it was challenging and honestly quite fun. First it was like a huge Ganon puppet, then it transforms into a spider, then it transforms into a Moldorm, so it just shrinks. And I did like that. Then it made a light arrow to be really useful and powerful against it. I do like fighting against Puppet Ganon. I'll give it an A rank. Ganondorf fight from the Wind Waker, however, he's a pretty fun. Unfortunately, the fight is quite over in just a minute when you know what you're doing. If you weren't that powerful at the end, or he wasn't that weak, whatever it is, I would like this fight a lot. He doesn't have that many attacks. But at the time when this was released, it was really good fight. Though I don't think he is any better than a B tier, to be honest. Alright, next is Four Swords Adventures Ganon. He likes to teleport a lot, from what I remember, and he lets you to go to the underground section, I guess it is. Feels like it does it way too much, but that's just what I remember from the fight. I've only beaten it once. Seeing him from a couple videos, he just kept teleporting a lot. I don't think I liked him fighting him that much. Twilight Princess Ganondorf. Ooh, he looks amazing. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Fighting against Ganondorf himself in a sword fight, it is very over if you do the speedrun strat. It takes 12 seconds to beat him. But he's a pretty good fight. I enjoy fighting Ganondorf from Twilight Princess. I think it's a crime if I put him in an A tier. I'll give him an S tier rank. He has a horseback fight as well, so having a horseback fight adds even more epicness to this fight. Though we cannot forget Beast Ganon form in Twilight Princess. When I played against this boss, I didn't know at first what to do against it. It took me a while to understand, oh yeah, I should have used it the full form, then I can maybe knock it over. Now this is gonna be an interesting one. You could argue this is not Ganon, it's Hugh Ganon, but I'll count him because it's Ganon, it's an incarnation of it. Yuga just transforms into Ganon by using his body. He controls it. And the fight itself, oh, it's so good. He's an amazing fight. He has all of the familiar attacks from Link to the Past Ganon. Throwing the trident, teleporting. He has a thrust attack too. He's actually difficult too. He's one of my favorite Ganon fights ever. Alright, my take on Hyrule Warriors Ganon is a little mixed. It's been way too long I've played it, and watching from videos, it made me feel, I don't know, it's impossible for me to say. I don't know where I wanna put him, but I don't think it's C tier, I think it's in a B tier. I think that's a good place, I'll put him there. Alright, we're getting to Breath of the Wild. Blights. There were 4 of them, all different, with different elements. I feel, okay, here's a thing that I don't know about Blights. They feel all same, but somewhat different. Like, they don't offer like crazy new attacks for each one of them. So I think I'll just put them all on the same tier, all on B. They're like great or so. Well, maybe Thunder Blight is one of the best ones because it's actually a proper good fight compared to these other 3. Meanwhile, Calamity Ganon is a one I actually do enjoy a lot. Especially in speedruns, it was a lot of fun. Whatever it was, all dungeons or any percent. Its attacks were combination of all the blights in a game. It was actually challenging second phase too. That required you to perfect parry if you wanna deal any damage to it, because it puts on a shield that just makes it invulnerable. Easy as rank. In other hands, Beast Ganon is not a good fighter. Like, it's pretty boring, but the cutscene that happened for the first time when I saw it, it was wow. For that reason, I would put it on a S tier, but as a fight itself, it lowers down to C tier. Cadence of Hyrule Ganon, I don't have much opinion on it because I didn't play the game much. I played it for like 10 minutes and I didn't enjoy it. But watching the video of Ganon fight, and I thought it looked really good. For that reason, I'll give it an A rank, but I can't say much without playing it against myself, so you can go bigger basically. Now comes some interesting ones. All of the blights from Age of Calamity, they looked really good and looks honestly a lot more fun than what they were in Breath of the Wild. I played this game only once through, so I'm going off by watching videos and by my memory. I'll give them all an S, A rank, and those can go, and Thunder Blight can always go on S rank. Age of Calamity kind of fight, however, from what I remember it was really fun. Better than the Twilight Princess Ganon, perhaps, or just slightly worse than Calamity Ganon from Breath of the Wild. There's not a whole lot left. Next is Phantom Ganon from Tears of the Kingdom. Here's one thing I will tell you about Phantom Ganon that I experienced without any spoilers and with a big surprise. You know those hands that appears around the world, like gloom hands? I thought they were dead hands for the first time I saw them, so I didn't fight them. The first time I ever fought against Phantom Ganon was in Hyrule Castle. I was surprised by it. If I fought a dead hand outside, those gloom hands, I mean, I would have fought Phantom Ganon earlier, without even knowing that it was gonna be like an actual boss fight. So I'm really happy I fought Phantom Ganon in Hyrule Castle for the first time. I didn't get spoiled on it by accident by the overworld sequences. But the fight itself is kinda meh. I don't like it much. Alright, Ganondorf himself. I'll enjoy fighting Ganondorf, whatever it's the powered up version or not. I'll give this first phase an easy S rank, maybe slightly worse than you Ganon. But the powered up Ganondorf fight is hands down the best Ganon fight in a whole series. It's so good. And the first time I ever saw the cutscene, when his health bar just goes off center, is just what is going on? He's so powerful. And the fight itself is really fun when it adds 4 phantoms in it. It makes the fight challenging. Then on the third phase, he gets more attacks, which I didn't expect at first. I was thinking he's just gonna be faster. On top of that, he can also flurry rush your attacks. He's insane. Now comes the latest Ganon fight. Ganon from Echoes of Wisdom. I love this fight. It's an amazing throwback to previous fights we've done in the past. This is a mix of A Link to the Past Ganon, Link's Awakening Ganon, and you Ganon from A Link Between Worlds. It's a challenging fight too. I'll give it an S rank. So the mice is the reason all these Ganons exist. Without the mice, we wouldn't have these epic Ganon fights. He's an amazing final boss fight. Even though some of you may hate the motion controls, I think he's a really good fight. I love this fight a lot. I have to give it an S+ rank. I feel like there's a bit too much in an A tier. I'll lower them to like that. Alright, I think this is my final draft of best Ganon fights in Zelda series. If there's anything that stands out to you the most, let me know in comment sections. And I hope you enjoyed the video.